I am DJ No Skills, the hostess with the mostest, the High Priestess Phoenix. I am your spiritual healer and teacher, shaman, seer, oracle, lightworker, starseed. Oh, my stomach. Earth angel. As soon as I said starseed. Mystic, medium, psychic, witch, yogi, guru, evangelist, North American Sybil. I am gonna have to make some more tea. I just realized that. I am the goddess of the moon who rules over the mind and the emotions, your spiritual psychoanalyst, the Lilith Reincarnated. In order to keep up with me, you had to see my last live video where we did some group therapy. And anything on my community page and my latest shorts. What are we going to talk about? Well, let's talk about the fact that I got that ringing out of my ear. That's awesome. If you would have caught my last video, I was talking about my fears of how all of this shit that's been happening brought up all these insecurities and fears of domestication, right? I didn't want to, move back into a home. And then it started to bring out all of my fears of what a home meant to me and what happened in my homes and how I viewed the fucking marriage life. Oh my God, Becky. These people thought it was a joke when I told them. I was like, I just got out of R. Kelly's meat locker and I am not trying to go back. That's what I said, but nobody believed it. So you look at this and I was like, well, fuck. I'm grateful for the mind battle that you weren't part of. But in essence, all these things that came up in the last 2-3 years, but we'll say weeks for right now, all next level battles of my mind that I didn't face. You know what I mean? I can't go forward because of my fears of the past. And you can see that in the last video where I faced my next fucking big challenge. Really? Yeah. So last week I tried to wrap my mind around what it would be like to be in a home and be in a family again. And it brought up all kinds of fears and shit that I had to fight and all this shit. And then today I go over to Morgan's house and we face the same thing on a next level where she's holding the application in front of my hand telling me that you can do this. And I'm like, oh, fuck. And I start having another fucking breakdown. break it down. It's in that video, bro. I haven't even had a chance to look at it because I looked up and it was 3 o'clock. I was like, oh, fuck, my kids are going to be home. I haven't gone to the store. I haven't done shit. So I had to shake, rattle, and roll, and here we are. So after the kids got settled and shit, I was sitting in my car chilling. Oh, cruising down just kidding. Hold on, I'm just stretching the chakras. I had to make the kids some more tea because they're going to ask me in the middle of this motherfucking video. I saw it all come up to the surface. I mean, I felt it as I was talking about it, and that's what it is. I want to point out some great highlights. Obviously, you can see why she is my only freaking, what I would call a friend, right? And you can see why I step back, too, because of, the company she keeps. And the stories and stuff, and what all of that. But you can see how she's very similar to me in the fact where it's like, exactly like I said, is we can sit there and, you know what I mean, push each other's limits to be more in the light than less in the dark. You know what I mean? Break down thoughts to their smallest particle and rebuild them and shit. So right away she's like, no, you're seeing it all wrong. That's called an outside perspective, and it's really helpful if you're open for it, which is, in essence, it can become constructive criticism. But if you're open to receive, you know what I mean, new information. And that's where it is because every time I get around her and I tell her that I'm not fucking with him and he's all this, that, and the other, she's like, no, bro, you're all tripping. And she's right, because I do be tripping. And I explain that, really, because, especially in that video, what keeps me going forward, which is the same thing that keeps everybody else going forward, is the fears of the past. And you can really see it in that video and pretty much every video I ever make. And that's why I can't go forward, because I'm too busy dealing with the shit from the past. So now I'm here at this place, and I'm like, it's like I made this video this morning talking about we're afraid of, accepting that new life and stepping into that new life. And there it is. It's like, here. And she's telling me, you need to do this. It's better for you. It's your next step and this and that and the other. And I'm like, oh, shit. It's hard to come back from a place where I've been. I just want to point out, too, in that video, she points out that Marshall, there's no hope for Marshall. I told you, Marshall. Nobody believes in your rehabilitation into society. That's as crazy as thinking that Kanye West is going to make a comeback. Told you guys. I'm the only one. And even I get lost in that, in the reality of what you are. And that's why I have to believe in God. And sometimes, you know what I mean? And it's like, you can see she's not pessimistic. She has logical reason to believe that this is how it is and this is what it is. And if that's how it is, then that's a sad thing to be. Realistically. You only had one best friend, one girlfriend, one this and one that, and one this and one that. She has a point, you know how you pour out your loyalty and, you know what I mean? It pushes it to the limits, because in the essence of my current situation, and as she said too, you know what I mean? It's the only guy I was always with, and I never left him. I never stopped loving him. And that's where it is. Can you love again? And I try to push the limits of that belief that you can. Oh no, man. But anyways, I just wanted to show she's an awesome person to be around. And that's why, you know, God chooses, you know, he chooses who comes around and who stays around, and round we go. And I just wanted to point that out, like, all of that stuff, I chose not to think about such things. And even though he told me not to start that whole conversation again, I really need to sit down and have some actual fucking adult conversations in my head about what I was asking for and what I was looking for and what was standing in my way and what were my boundaries and all of that. And this was shit that, yeah, I did publicly, but in the essence I did personally to reestablish myself. It's like, okay, you can do this. What is it going to take, and this and that. And I had to work through the intricacies of that. That was last week, right? It's hard to believe we're in a whole nother week. They just come. And I work through all of that, and then I'm sitting here with the application to my future. It's like, okay, are you ready? Are you ready to move into a home now? Oh, God. I asked her when I was walking out, how much is the light bill? It's like, you're stressing everything. Everything stressed me, bro. You have to understand, like, it's like, fears, bro. Massive fears. I'm always forced to do some shit I am afraid to do. And I just gotta fucking bite my fucking tongue and do what the universe says. And then there's this big, you know, clappy clap, and they're all proud of me, and I've gained some fucking star in the sky. But I'm still sitting here like, oh God, I'm gonna die. Don't make me do shit like that no more. And then here it is. Oh God. There's nothing standing in my way, and that's what she said too. It was even like cha-ching. She's like, dude, I watched the sheriffs today serve evictions. She said there's no wait list, and I watched them. They're getting ready to kick out more people. I was like, oh fuck. And that's what it is if I open this door, you know what I mean, to my future, it's like, oh shit, are you ready to walk into the fucking reality of... And it's so funny because the very thing that I was afraid to let go of, now I'm terrified to go back to. I didn't want to let go of my home. It was really tragic to me to let go of my lifestyle. And now it's like really terrifying to go out there and try to start another lifestyle. And you think about the madness of it, that I kept trying to do it without the full understanding of what it took, until I sat myself down last week and had that conversation. I was like, oh God. And that's where it is, dude. My thoughts destroy me. I'm like, fuck. Please don't turn the brain on. And that's where I was sitting there trying to have a cigarette. I'm like, I'm so washed out from just the conversation today. It's like, Jesus, I just want to I took a bath, got all pretty, walked out, had a fucking crazy conversation, came back, I'm ready to take a bath and just go to bed for the night. Like, geez, that was too much. That was social anxiety. Like, that was too much for me. Just too much reality. Oh, Jesus. That's why I said it's a mini tower, but the real tower is, you know what I mean? Are you going to do it? Do I have any reason not to, other than my fear of failure? Damn, that fucking ringing's back. Oh, God. Ring, ding, dong. Hey, isn't that sad, Marshall? I'll believe her and have to walk away from you because that's the real truth that you wear. I saw you this morning out fucking signing autographs. That was beautiful. Always tell you, I was crying about that the other night. Remember, I was all, just go out there and just say hi and make their lives. Did you hear the girl? She was like, her fucking voice was so high pitched. She didn't give a fuck what you signed, just the fact that she was there. And they shared that video all over the internet of you being kind. They never catch you doing no shit like that, bro. I love you. I don't know, bro. They say, you say in all your videos you do shit just because people say you can't. And if that's your fucking motivation, motherfucker's talking crazy, saying I should quit. Hey, happy birthday and all that. We'll talk about that tomorrow, birthday boy. But today we're talking about your shadows. We'll probably talk about them tomorrow too, while we strip you naked in your birthday suit. There's an image that I never thought of. Okay, let's try not to picture him naked, and just think about the fact that she said that you can't love another. I just stopped right there. My Holy Spirit at 11:17 was like, you don't love me, Marshall? I don't think that's true. I think you have these same fucking fears, and not just me. Dude, I think all of you have these fucking fears, bro, of domestication. I found a word for it. Yup, it's the Lilith, bro. It's that Knight of Wands. It's like, you can't tie me down. Ain't gonna tie me down. Some new boy shit. No, it's not. It's like, please don't. Please don't make me. Oh, God. Really? Yeah. Dude, it's really sad. Like, it's not a happy home in my life. And I think that Marshall has those same images of what home looks like. It's a scary place. We don't talk about home. We don't, no E.T. phone home. No. Sorry to, bust your bubble on your birthday, boy. Go, shorty. It's your birthday. Just kidding. She said you can't. And when she said that, I was like, damn, maybe neither can fucking Allie either. He can't love again. And if that's the case, I'd be fucked. If I believe that way, then, and fucking Bobby's the only guy I'll ever love in all my life, that's not true. First off, I love all of you. But in that, nah, bro. That would be terrible to have one love for the rest of your life. I think that's what that dilutes the twin flame journey, where they believe like if they don't work their hardest to have this person in their life. God. As I said that, I was like, damn, didn't you do the same? I worked the hardest I could with each of you. And then with another one, when I'd go to another one, it's like you had to push me to newer lengths of, facing me and what it would take to be a better version of me, I suppose. But then I come back to this whole thing. What's the bottom feeder of this? It's like, well, there's no guarantee that I would make them happy. That still stays in the back. I heard that when I was driving. I heard the inner critic, or whatever that is, inner child. And that's why it's important for you to have a sense of happiness on your own, so you're not depending on me for some type of performance. My phone was really dying. I don't know. Hold on. Let me see where we're at. Nope. Can't take it. Sorry. You can't take it. You can't take it. Alright, fine. Take it. Just for a minute, though. Because I'll need it. Anyway, so with that being said, I'm going to pull some shadow cards because I'm in my shadows. But I'm trying to overcome them. And that's just it. At any time, you could be faced with an opportunity and one of your fears, which cards, jump in your way. I'm feeling like I need the Lilith cards, but I don't think they're in here. There's Dante. Dante, where are we at in hell? Really? Yeah, I feel like we are, dude. I feel like I'm in a certain place of, a light place of the dark night of the soul, where if I don't catch it, the diabolical warden. If I don't catch it, I might fall in on number 11. What is this talking about? Dante? 33, the treacherous garden. No, come on. As Dante and Virgil reach the gate of the foul city of Dis, they are confronted by a horde of demons who demand that the living poet retreat back the way he came. Divination. Though they dwell in the pit of darkness, all demons retain some memory of the glory of their days in heaven. It is the pain of this memory that causes them to lash out at all within their domain. The shadow is the part of ourselves we've buried deep down so no others can see it. Without realizing we easily project it onto others. Consider whether intense emotions of anger may be born from a hidden or unhealed hurt within. Told you we were doing shadow work. Are you angry? I'm trying to figure out what I am, but I just think I'm fearful. I'm not angry. Perhaps what you dislike in your enemy is a fragment of yourself. Well, that's what I learned, you know what I mean? Like, each of them taught me how disempowered I was in certain areas of my life, and how to re-empower myself and set myself up taller, and, you know, stand on my boundaries and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Through, it's so fucked up, you know, through just a fucking peephole, peeping in the hole, this peephole over here, into, you know, Bobby's home life. It reminded me, it forced me into facing home life, because, you know, just the idea of what he currently is, it reminded me of what I had, and then trying to create a new one, I couldn't see past that, and I got really stuck in that. Do you know what I mean? With Russ, I realized how overgiving I was, and how my family was, and how they stepped on me and used me, and that's particularly why my oldest children don't call me. If they can't ask me for something, they have nothing to do with me. I'm so serious. They don't call to check on me or anything. They don't want me to have anything to do with their life, and they don't. Well, he used to. And actually, now that you mentioned it, he hasn't called for a while, but I also told him, send a video to him telling him that, you know, but in essence, it's like, you know, they wanted me to be just that. I don't know why. I must have set it up like that. Like, I mean, I guess I was trying to buy their love. He taught me that, you know what I mean? They each taught me different things about myself, especially, you know, going back to Allie and shit. I couldn't face my rejection and abandonment and shit like that. And that's why I was like, I can't even touch you, Allie. You touch one of my most tender wounds. You know what I mean? But I'll end up over there every time I get ghosted or some shit. It's like, fuck, you're the only one that knows how bad this hurts. This hurts. This is terrible. And through them, I see all of my wounds. You know what I mean? And that goes back to everybody. God divinely orchestrates the right people to come in and fucking make me face me. But what I'm facing ultimately is a hurt person outside of me too. That's reflecting back my own pain to me. So when I'm sitting there and I pick all of this up, you can hear me in a lot of my videos crying. Marshall, did you see this? Like, did you catch this healing, bro? Did anybody catch what I just went through? Did you catch the miracle that just happened right now? And the healing is just, you know what I mean, overcoming it and changing the thought pattern within the view of it. Perhaps what you dislike in your enemy is a fragment of yourself. Open your eyes to see the shadow within, and it will not have power over you. On page 21. 11:21. Yeah. and yeah, that's what we're facing, is the shadows. I knew it. I was like, oh. Okay, well, tell me something I don't know. Something I don't know. And that's really what it is. The closer I get, the more shadows I'm seeing. And they're coming quite quickly, but at least I have the training to kind of fix them. But I have to face this, dude. I would have faced these fears if anybody tried to get close, or if I tried to, you know, consciously think about a long-term relationship with anyone, a domesticated relationship with anyone. All of these fears would have came into the surface, all of these thoughts, and I never gave it thought. I never saw the next step. And when I saw the next step, and that's where it is it gets triggered into, oh, shit. And, it's, you know, okay, fine, you don't want to take that next step, but I already mentally took it. Which means it's already done, and I'm ready to take the next step. And that's half the battle, is the battle of the mind. After you get your mind aligned, and that's where is, okay, well, here's the next battle. If you don't stop battling my mind, it's feeling kind of weak and shit. I get so... Shut up. I don't feel like singing. I found my Lilith cards. What's going to come out of here? I don't know, actually. What sign is really bad about fucking domestication? And that's where I keep hearing my mom's song, fucking Blurred Lines by T.I. Ooh, cards are already trying. And there's Venus. Shut up. Let me shuffle them at least. Come on, let me make it at least fun. Hey, they're having a talent show tomorrow. And I told my daughter to go down and do something because she's so talented. She's like, why don't you go down and show them something? I was like, because I don't actually know magic tricks. I mean, what do you want me to do down there? And then if I go down, I come down and introduce that I'm a whole witch and bring out all my cauldron and all my crazy shit. Do you want to touch my snake skin? You want to learn how to... I could teach all the little kids magic for Halloween. Where are we at? Oh my god, she came back again. Back in the saddle again. I'm trying. That's Friday type shit. Tomorrow's Thursday. Give me a break. We're not there yet. We're living in the future. That's what I heard. Relationships. We're in Libra. There's a lot going on in this energy. We're just trying to like Netflix and chill, bro. And I bought a big ass fucking family pack of Oreos. I should have seen this coming. I should have motherfucking seen this coming. I'm gonna keep my hands in the air right now. I'm all receiving, and that's where it is. It's like, are you ready to receive your future? Hold on. I don't know. Maybe. Yes. What? Who? What number? 25. Oh, shit. It's all happening too fast. Venus loves to make life easier, beautiful, and joyful. She is a sprinkle of cosmic glitter and the life of the party. When this card appears, the opulent energy of Venus is sashaying into your life. Expect financial breakthroughs, romantic improvements, and the desire to change your aesthetic appearance. I feel beautiful today. My hair's growing and stuff. I feel beautiful. Anyways, if you have dealt with any relationship challenges, Venus brings peace. Peace be with you. If you have an important negotiation or judicial matter in your life, the scales will tip in your favor. My heart's hurting. Oh, Venus, you're hurting my heart. Breathe. That hurts. Venus is the divine feminine goddess of love, relationships, beauty, fertility, harmony, material wealth, and abundance. It's called the morning star, and it's the bright magnetic light that is visible in the sky. For us, it's the east, so I think it's probably the east, unless you're on the other side of the planet, then I guess it's west side for you. In astrology, Venus is the planetary ruler of harmonious air sign Libra and earth sign Taurus. That is so funny. We were so talking about Sophie again. Libra is associated with equality and balance, art, beauty, romance, love, aesthetics. Taurus invokes sensuality, abundance. My heart is so hurting right now. I feel like I'm at the doctor and they're like, take 3 deep breaths now. Luxury, fertility, elegance, and nature. Venus represents what we find attractive and how we manage our finances and what we find what we enjoy. Identify your Venus in your natal chart to find out your love needs in the following. What is my love need? I need love. That's so basic and to the point. What the fuck is that natal chart, dude? I always running around. It's under the Quran. You're right. Quran numerology. Hold on, Ron Weasley. Oh, shit. Where's your Venus? I don't know, bro. What's in your pocket? I gotta learn the 12 houses. They're over here, too. Sagittarius, of course. I'm adventurous in love. What does that mean? Adventure and wisdom? Just need to breathe. Alright. Domestication and all that came in there, right? Something about that? Maybe not. What's the dealie? The moon. Yeah, I know. Lots of emotion. Emotional healing. Oh, that's what we're doing. What else? Oh, shut the fuck up. We're having an awakening. Get on my face. Oh, Eve's about to find out the truth, isn't she? Oh, no. It was you. I mean, tell her it was tell her something. Tell her I put a spell on you. I gotta wake up. Oh no! It's gonna be a dark night in the soul. It's Friday then! This is gonna be a great Friday, bro. Under the moon. On some fucking Venus fucking energy. It's gonna be a fucking huge awakening. And it's gonna cause one hell of the dark night of the soul. And then you're gonna have to fucking honor your fucking boundaries and go deep within your waters. Emotional. Oh, they said 10 days of bad emotions. Something about anger keeps coming up. Are you angry? I asked you out of nowhere, too. I don't know why I asked you that. was like, how do you process anger? Oh no, man. Are you that Adam Sandler movie, Anger Management, where you like don't say nothing and then you like snap? Oh no, that's not good. Anyways, you're gonna have to honor your boundaries during this dark night of the soul. I mean, seriously, I'm standing on business. What else? Oh, connect with nature. Like, that's an answer? It always is, dude. Stay outside as much as you can. Catch the fresh air. So otherwise, this is gonna get stale if you sit around with your thoughts for too long. Oh, we're gonna have to go through a place of separation. Always leads there. We're doing great. We're doing great. This is exactly how it goes. Confirmation. What does that shit say? I don't know. Moving on. What else? Oh. Don't be a Jezebel. I am the Jezebel. I am the Queen Jezebel, bro. And you're not gonna make me fucking conform to your fucking one way of life. I live all ways of life. That's the way we live. This is the way we live. That's what that really is talking about. It's not about, I really haven't. I swear to God. I don't be trying to. I don't be trying to lure that dude in. I don't be trying to lure no dudes in. They're just totally attracted to the truth. It's really just sexy to them. Realistically, yeah. They know me. That's what it means to be a demisexual. To be sexually attracted to someone that you have made an emotional connection with. Really? Yeah. For me, that's the only way I could possibly be attracted to you, is having an emotional connection. Because physically, what the fuck do we have in common? You've been through what I've been through? I bet you haven't. If you have, you haven't had the same mindset. You don't think like we do. That's really it. There's like, not many of us. We're a rare breed. So in the essence, it's like, what connects us? Emotions. We all have the same emotions. We don't look the same. We don't talk the same. We don't eat the same. We don't dress the same. We don't live in the same fucking buildings or even countries. But the one thing that all of us have that's the same is our emotions. And because you deny that, you deny yourself an actual connection, because that's the only thing that connects us. Realistically, stop texting me. Realistically. So that's what that is. But people try to use they try to put on a good show. That's what, the Jezebel was using your prowess and your, your aesthetic fucking powers. Can anybody tell me, it's breaking the internet, why she did it? Why did she do it? She's a freak. That's why she did it. Who? Kim Kardashian. Do you know who bought those underwear? Men, not women. Promise? I promise. Women didn't buy those underwear. Men did. Men told them. They bought them for men. There's a perfect example of seduction powers. Realistically, yeah. I can use my, my outside, my appearance, and I can use whatever I've got on the outside to get you. That's not what I got. Loving is what I got. Well, it's not that. I'm quite beautiful, but I keep it very modest and conservative. I dress very modest. Pretty much, unless I want to, like, just stand out like that. But I don't like to do that because I don't like the attention. I can hear the thoughts. I can feel the feelings of what attention I'm getting when I'm dressed like that. I can feel it just walking down the street, dude. I just draw the most unbelievable attention all the fucking time, no matter where the fuck I'm at. Down to the fucking animals and the babies. They sense me and see me. I am anything but unseen. I'll tell you that much. But it's using that ability to be seen. It's like, all right, I'm gonna dress it up in a nice pretty package and use it to get you. They said that in our cards earlier. Watch out for that. They want to sell you a dream. is what I heard. And it comes, you know, it comes in a pretty package. Sure. Realistically, you look at myself, it's like back to how I was living my life. There's no way that nobody knew I was, you know what I mean, a whole damaged package. Because I hid it so well in a perfect little package. And that's where it is. It's like, you know, little M&M over there and his candy-coated outside. That was a good one. I really didn't get much out of that. What do we get? Mars? Take action on what? Fuck off. It's my choice to keep running around it. And that's what was in that video. If I open the door to the idea of the happy home, it'll fill itself. All I have to do is be willing, bro. Did you manifest this? I did, actually. You heard in that video. I may have accidentally spoke it earlier this morning to my fucking caseworker. And then before I knew it, there it was. Oh, God. I'm like having postpartum depression without the child. It's prepartum depression. It's the death of the old me. Fuck. You're gonna have to grow up. You have to become the better version of yourself and step into the next challenge of your life. It's such a big challenge. I'm not ready for that challenge. That's where it is. It's like, Lilith, are you ready to are you ready to be part of a family? Oh, fuck God. Won't you be my neighbor? Shut up, Morgan. Fucking shit. She lives in the most amazing apartments, I swear. God couldn't sell it any better. I promise you. They have smoking areas and dog walks and fucking nature walks and fucking every fucking thing. And I swear to God, one of Colorado's oldest fucking cemeteries is like 3 blocks away. This motherfucker is ancient wisdom right there, bro. Really? Yeah, and then you heard her in the video talking about all of the fucking this, that, and some more shit. I'm like, fuck. Your new life awaits. And she's like, and you don't need a new car. Quit panicking about your stupid car. I love when she tells me that, because I'd be listening to every fucking noise on that motherfucker. Like, that don't sound right. That don't sound right. She's like, dude, it doesn't sound like anything. Well, it's louder than my music. I think there's something wrong here. Fuck. It's so hard to be me. What am I gonna do? Oh, I'm gonna do it. Who's that? Mother Mary. I'm gonna do it. Oh, that just means that Joseph's coming too. Oh my God, Becky. Oh, that's gonna do it. She's gonna do it. Am I gonna do it? Oh my God. Tomorrow's the day too. I said if I'm gonna do it, I'll turn in the application tomorrow when I'm feeling brave enough to do it and when luck is on my side. Oh, God damn it. I sound like her. She was really scared right before she moved in. She was super scared. She said too, and that's it too, I might be able to, based on my fears, buy some time, or if it's no time, then there's no time to waste. The cards say it's no time to waste. Oh, see? Let this go so something new can happen. That's where we're facing our shadows. I had to face all this. I'm never going to move on if I didn't face this stuff. I was just sitting around, you know, dealing with old shit. There's no turning back, as Steve's Love Tarot says. Especially when you're magical and you're an alchemist like me. If you know what I mean? You put your best foot forward with an open heart, and God asks you to, you know what I mean, and all of this feels right, then it's gonna, so shall it be. There's absolutely no reason for this not to work out. And that's what's scary. I can't talk my way out of it. And if you notice, Bobby, it's not about you and my next step, but it was you that pushed me to face those fears of taking that next step. Just like Marshall and Lewis and Russ and Allie and everyone, you guys push me to, you know what I mean, face these fears. And to show you, it's actually like, it's almost like to be like, you know, to show you how it's done. It's some of the times I have to do it for you. Sometimes I do it just to show you how, you know, like, I remember talking about it in the beginning, Marshall. I was like, fuck. We were talking about it around Christmas. I was like, dude, do you have problems with physical intimacy? One of us have got to get out there, dude. We gotta try to do this. That was a fucking year ago, bro. It is literally October. We had that conversation around January or maybe December before I ever, like, saw him. And then it was, like, a big fucking deal, and it was like, oh my God. And then it took all this more time. And it's like, fuck. And then I'm sitting here, it's like, it's your birthday, and they still say that there's no chance of hope for you. And it's like, Jesus, some of these things I did, mostly for him. It's like, bro, I saw myself in you when I saw my all of that I gave up. It's like I gave up like you, and it's you that makes me not want to give up. But at the same time, while I'm over here pushing to not be like you, I'm pushing you not to be like you either. This is just sad. And then you look at fucking Allie, who's fucking 30 years, 40 years younger than us, that he's about to lose all his life with the same mentality just like us. Heartbroken and won't do it again, bro. He's in his 20s. He's going to give up just like us, bro. It's over. We'll never let another one come in again. And we owe it to them to show that we can overcome heartache, bro. Do you believe in love? I mean, seriously, bro. I know it didn't work. But we owe it to ourselves, to our children, to our grandchildren, to, you know what I mean, everyone to try again. And that's to all of you dirtbags that have been single, fucking chronically masturbating, not trying to fucking let somebody come love you and cook you a good meal. That's not what we're about, but that's what we like. That's what we do. Like, it's not all we do, but that's what we do. Like, that's what girls are. We gotta do that shit. We have to do that shit for ourselves. We want to do it for someone we love, and that's what that kind of shit is. So, you know, fuck. It was like, fuck. One of us had to lose our virginity after, like, and obviously since I'm the only one doing the work, I mean, and it wasn't like, you know, fuck. I had to be brave and, you know, fuck. And fuck. And that's where it is. It's like, fuck. Are you going to push yourself even though you're scared? I don't know. And that's where it is. It's like, I got to keep pushing myself. I tell you guys, you think I'm fucking fearless. Motherfucker, I told you all the time I'm fucking scared. You don't want to hear that part. Just because I'm like worked through it and I talked myself through it, that just means I'm re-talking myself through it as we do it. And then afterwards, I'm like, oh my God, I'm just going to die now. The fucking anxiety of trying to do something you're afraid of, and while you're doing it, and then you finally do it, and you let it out, and you like, oh my God, I can't believe I did that. And you just want to crawl in a cave and die because you just like, oh my God. Yeah, bro, welcome. Friday then, Saturday, Sunday, let's get it on. Let's get it on. Realistically. And it is. The universe is just pushing you to be a better version of you, but you like don't believe in you. I have what it takes. The only thing stopping me is literally my fucking fears. I'm terrified of what this is. But I know it's not going to be that. And I know for a fact it's not going to be that, but it doesn't mean that I'm not scared. It doesn't go away. The fear doesn't go away until I actually create a new home and experience that it's nothing like what I'm picturing in my head. I can't picture a home, but except for the homes that I came from, and they're all fucking fucked off. So until I build a new home, I'm living in that fear. But it's literally that fear that is keeping me from building a new home. Welcome to the shadow. And my heart hurts so bad right now. What does it feel like? Kind of like pneumonia or something. Really? Yeah, it starts to like really burn in your chest. There's those ones, and then there's the ones in the back. They're different hearts. There's your upper heart there, which has a connection to something else, which I can pull out. Hold on. Seriously? Yeah. And maybe I need some, no, not throat chakra. Maybe I need some solar plexus, bro. Maybe I'm just like not confident about all this. It's breaking my heart. Oh, I'm speaking from it. That's strong. What do? You take the oil and put a spot of it on your, right in the middle on your chakra. Same with any of the other ones. Really? Yeah, and that's why I use all these. I put them on my third eye. Where's your third eye? Between your eyebrows? Between your eyebrows, but you gotta be careful not to put too much because that shit will run into your fucking eyebrows or into your eyes and you will be burning. I'm gonna put some solar plexus on, see if it can help me fight these fears. Because it's really having an emotional effect on me, which is fucking up my body. I'm gonna throw up. Seriously? Yeah, you get worked up in it, dude. You get worked up. I don't know who I'm talking to. But I know that I'm not talking to just me. I know that he has the same fears and other people do too. It's not about commitment. It has nothing to do with me and you. I love you fully, dude. This is something that has nothing to do with you. These are my own fucking fears of what's happened to me long before I ever met you, bro. And that's really what it is. I was going to face this no matter what. If some dude would have came up and asked me to move into his house, all of this would have came up. All of this would have came up. And it would have came up a little too fast, I think, if I didn't have the time to sit down day by day processing it all one by one. Timing is everything, is what they said in our last card. It's serendipitous. Serendipitous. Anyways, let's put these away. And we're going to turn, I guess, to the tarot. Where's the rest of the cards? And close this up with some tarot. And then I'm going to just sit with my thoughts and my emotions. I had my communications for the day. I'm supposed to go back to her house tomorrow. She's going to save me money by switching to Geico. Just kidding. I'm going to turn in the application tomorrow. And I'm going to go do laundry at her house. And we'll walk and talk. We'll talk more about all of my fears after I do it. I'll be just as fucking freaked out. And we'll start picking out fucking bedroom decor and all this shit. Realistically, yeah. I'm like, why would it be a no when it's the same thing? You know what I mean? Why would it be a no? I'm the only one that said no to it. The universe didn't say no to me. I said no to the universe. It said I wasn't ready for that type of shit. Doesn't mean that they don't want it for me. I guess we'll take the closest cards. Oh, man. I'm going to eat like a whole roll of Oreos right now. Go for a walk, I suppose. It's not too late. I see a light out there. Can't be doing all that in some neighborhoods, bro. Really? Yeah. I know better. I know better than to do some shit like that, bro. I'm not one of those dumb bitches that would be fucking running through fucking Central Park late at night. Not without a fucking candle in my hand and a whole fucking, fucking cloak on. Make sure they know that who the fuck they're fucking with. And I don't run. I can do the elliptical and I look like I'm going really fast, but I don't do that in real life. I got tits and shit. Tits and shit. I don't really do that. I don't run in real life. Unless there was something chasing. No, bro. Oh, I saw the Wheel of Fortune again. No. And no, and no, and no. What's up? Oh, God. The Knight of Cups. Could be a water sign. Isn't this the last card that got me started on I'm having sex? I swear it was this card in a different book, but I'm gonna read the same book that got me going last time. It was a good go. It was a good go. Can we have a green go? Hey, I apologize for thinking that there's more to be done, said or done. I didn't know better. How come I thought there was more? Because I have memories of having to do a lot more. Can we just leave it at that? Does it really have to go any further than that? Why did you have this huge expectation that it would be something more? Because I was always expected to do a lot more. How about that? Okay, move on. I don't want to talk about it. Shut up. How much more were you gonna do? Shut up. Oh, god damn it. Just wanna fucking... I'm trying to build a happy home right now. There's a wand, fucking Knight of Wands in my face. Alright. Action of Cups. Oh god, I went to the 2 cups. Come on, bro. Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups. King of Cups. Come on, right here somewhere. Oh, it's that princess again. She's full of shit. Get out here. Creepo people. The Knight brings you something of great emotional and spiritual value, but be careful not to misinterpret his message. True happiness and fulfillment is not based on transitory desire or the gratification of short-term pleasure, but grows out of unselfish love for others and compassion for the world. It is a simple thing to practice kindness in your dealings with others, and that will make you and those around you happier and less stressed. The Knight of Cups tells you to follow your heart, not your ego. This is an opportunity for great spiritual growth. The Knight of Cups may represent a person in your life, or it might be you. He is creative and imaginative, soft-spoken and gentle. He is ruled by his heart rather than his head, so though he is intelligent, he is easily swayed. He is artistic, romantic, and charming. And that's me. It's like, even though I can have my mind set on something, but my heart can change. Reversed. The card represents trickery, fraud, cheating, unrequited love, broken promises. A situation that seemed romantic and exciting proves disappointing. Perhaps. And that's okay if that's what it is, if you disappoint me. Oh, that's so sad. In the essence, I'm not going to disappoint myself. You have to... It's so funny as I say this. It's like you have to get back up on the horse and just keep going. With your little cup of love. Really? I get knocked down, but I get up again. And that's it. It's like, fuck. If you're not ready to, for that next level, well, I am obviously being pushed into it with or without you. It really sucks. What do you want me to say? The Knight of Cups reverse may be an actual person who doesn't differentiate between fact and fiction. Fact and fiction. Who is vain, moody, and over-emotional. I would say this is Wolfman, but he only shows one emotion. He's vain and moody, but he's not over-emotional. He just blows into fire. He's so Hades, right? In the middle of him talking, he just blows his head into flames. He raises his voice and nah, 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 and then he's just like, all right, but that's just me. And then he like fixes his flames. He's so Hades. He's so weird. He abuses drugs, alcohol, and sex. Very much so. I find it very unique how he only smokes weed on certain channels. Really? Yeah, he's a weirdo. Anyways, his idea of a relationship is generally a one-night stand, and in the unlikely event that you are in a relationship with him, you'll never know where you are. We could easily be talking about fucking whatever the fuck is going on with this guy right now. If he has moved on, he probably won't even tell you, as he will want to avoid the confrontation. I know, right? Did you block me again? Cock blocker. Moving on. For those of us, practice kindness and don't be ruled by your ego. Okay. Spiritual work at hand. Oh my God, Becky. What's the outcome? Jesus. Wish fulfillment. No shit? No bad shit? Nope. It's justice. It's balanced. Do I really want to keep asking questions? Just face the shadows and it's there. It's there. A happily ever after. There's only a couple little things standing in my way. And nothing really, because I'm going to fill out that application and I'm going to turn it in. And then I'll just have to sit and deal with the rest of the shit that's in the way. Really? Get out the way, ho. Get out the way, yo. Biggie Smalls just got shot. I looked up and I was like, is that Pac on your wall? It's like, I love you, Pac. I'm all praying to the wall. I love you, Pac. So glad you're here. Yeah, it's going to be a battle. But, look, it's upside down. But the hard times are over. Why? Oh, bitches. It's 6 coins, but it was upside down. Let me look at what it meant upside down. Coins. Reality. step into reality. I went to 7. That was pretty damn close. The reverse signifies a difficult period of coming to an end. You might find employment or a better job that means to rescue your business or a solution to another important problem. Progress will be... No, that was the 5 of Pentacles upside down. 6 of Pentacles demonstrates the negative effect of an unequal relationship. You might be working for an unappreciative boss, have a loan turned down, or be asked to pay extortion. Be conned. You may be not been treated fairly in regards to an inheritance or divorce element. In a relationship, one partner may be domineering and controlling. Then again, if you've been sponging off friends and relatives, you... without making... We read about this just the other day. I'm hearing such a deja vu in this. And on the other side, it can suggest an unexpected windfall as someone steps in to help you in a financial difficulty or you need a sponsor. However, the gift will not come without strings attached, and the benefactor will want something in return. What do you want? On the other hand, you might be a wealthy giver helping others. This could be with money or could be with your time, expertise, or knowledge. Don't ask for anything in return, but do it unselfishly without conditions. So I heard unconditional love and kindness throughout those. Good stuff. I'm going to leave it at that. That was a full-on story. And that's what I realized. I was like, oh, okay. I need to do this. I needed to do this regardless. Dude, you just pushed me into that next level, and I tried to push you back into that next level, but usually what I do is I push you away because you don't want to go to that next level with me. Fine. That's some bullshit. I mean, come on, Bobby. I've been trying to push you into this next level since the day I met you, and you told me not to do it, and I did it again. I told you not to ghost me, and you did it again. You want to keep doing this? We'll keep doing it again. I'm just quiet on that. I've always known what I want to do since the beginning. And then I worked through the fucking logistics of it and tried to bring it back to you, and it's like, I'm bringing you the truth. And you're over there like, I can't make a fucking decision. Well, I don't know what to tell you, bro. I have to too. God's trying to make me the fucking, a happy wife and give me a happy life. And he's trying to freaking offer that to you, and you don't want to, you want to stay with your unhappy wife in life. I don't know what the fuck to tell you. Meanwhile, I'm like, hey, Marshall, let's collaborate. Just kidding. But maybe not. Because in the essence, I'm just the divine feminine, full empress mode that is just ready to take that next level of fucking commitment. And there goes Metatron's cube and all of that. And I have another teaching tonight. Son of a bitch. What are we learning tonight, guys? Natal charts. Fuck, I forgot about that. It'll be good, though. I want to learn it. Do you want to learn it? I really want to learn it. I want to know what the 12 houses are. I literally have no idea. Nobody's ever... I mean, I found them on the bottom of that Vedic astrology chart, which I probably should have looked harder. But we haven't learned it yet. So we're going to learn something new after I calm down. Or maybe we'll save it tomorrow. I'm not sure. I'm burnt out. She hit me with her best one. I mean, she really talked me, she talked me into different ways of thinking. So then you think that you're trying to force yourself to see it in different ways, and it's kind of system overload. How much new information can you put in? We talked about a lot, and I don't, while we were talking, I realized that. And again, as I told you yesterday with manifestations, it's the minimal action. The real action is fighting the fear. It's minimal action into walking into your new life, what God has planned for you. It's right there. You just have to work through some shit, and then all of a sudden it appears. In the essence, out of nowhere, but that's where God lives, is in everything and nowhere. The best things come out of nowhere. Everyone will tell you, where did that come from? I don't know, nowhere. You know what just came into my mind? Where'd it come from? Nowhere. Yep. So where are you supposed to be going? To nowhere. Nowhere. You're not supposed to be going nowhere, because that's where everything is nowhere. Really? I promise you. So when I sit around doing nothing, I access nowhere, where all the information is. Really? Yeah, pretty much. And again, my caseworker, she's like, hey, she had to reiterate it. She's all, I went over to Target and I saw that Target was hiring. I was like, I agree. I saw it too. I'll go ahead and follow up on that. I was like, I put in an application to the wrong location, and that motherfucker took me like an hour, and I just really haven't gone back and did the dedication for the new location. Just like, okay. And that was it. And that was all. And God bless and amen. Stay in the divine feminine energy, which is an open heart space and open. And that's exactly what she said too. It's like sausage is always available. I just don't know if I'm open to receiving it. We were actually talking about it. I watched that bitch make fucking pork chops and fucking sausage in her fucking air fryer, and I'm just sitting there like, I think I should ask you a couple questions right about now. Realistically, yeah, I watched her, and the pork chops looked delicious. It's like, I don't make pork chops in my air fryer. I don't make that kind of shit. Maybe I need to know what you're doing with your air fryer. Maybe I don't know exactly how much this air can fry. Oh, there we go. Hey, fuck, I gave you another hour and God wants more. I gotta take a break. Seriously? Yeah, he wants me to teach you more shit. Well, I mean, I need to learn it too. Why? Because it's gonna apply to our next area of life. Like tomorrow? I don't know. Could be useful. Who knows how useful they are? There's people that study them and they fucking charge hundreds and hundreds of dollars to read your natal chart to you. Really? Yeah, I feel like we got to start over with the beginning of what it actually holds. We'll read the 12 houses and see if we can hold that information, and then we'll go from there. But we're supposed to be looking to the stars like fucking Steve's love tarot. He always says, I'm not your fucking astrologer. You're the closest thing I've ever seen to one. You're always reporting what the planetary movement is. And based on my understanding of the planets, not my history on how often they moved around the fucking universe. This one moves every 80 years. I mean, that's in my books too. I choose not to recall that information. The patterns, I suppose, is what you're looking at. I'm looking more at the characteristics. But yeah, I guess in a pattern, you look at Mercury retrograde, it's like, Jesus Christ, I learned that one pretty fast. We know what that bitch is going to do every time it goes. When it goes bye-bye, so do people's fucking logic and reasoning and understanding. Their fucking discipline and communication skills go straight out the fucking window once Mercury leaves. It's like, oh God. That's like the backslide. That's called spin the block energy. Really? Or you go back to some old shit because you need to repeat an old lesson. I'm fucking famous of it. I'm trying not to do this. I told you that like fucking last time, bro. I was like, I'm not trying to meet you in Scorpio season. And here we are. We didn't even make it out of this season. What the fuck? I'll be trying. I'll be trying. I'm a master at moving on, but there's really nowhere to move on to. Other than the little pieces that they let you do. That's what it is. You're all powerful, but you're kind of powerless. Because even though I have all this power, I can't really force it to create anything I don't want. Why would I do such things? It's like, oh, don't you want that? No, I don't. You think it sounds good until you work it out, and you're like, nah, you're right. That's a bad idea. Yeah, that's going to equal diarrhea tomorrow. And we're supposed to have sex tonight. Do you think this is a good idea if we have this for dinner? I don't think so. I don't think so. I thought this out. Realistically, yeah, I don't want to fart during sex. You're that logistic. I mean, I have a very logical mind underneath all of this complexity. It works quite well. And fucking freaking me out. Stuff like that. Nobody's ever thought about that, I'm sure. I think about all the things you don't think about. Why? Because I don't waste my time thinking about the stupid shit everybody else is thinking about. Why am I going to sit around thinking like you? I think differently about stuff that nobody else thought about. You didn't think about what you're eating for dinner before you go on a dinner date in the hopes of having sex later? I think this is very important. Realistically, yeah, while she's over there eating all those greens. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. And I'll be reborn just like you guys. I'll catch you guys later for natal charts. Natal charts it is. Laters. We'll read your birth charts. Your rebirth chart.